I want to start with the word respect. Respect is at the heart of God's intention for sexual expression. And I want to share with you one of the best kept secrets in the Bible. It's a little known, little talked about word, but from Genesis to Revelation, we can learn such a rich theology about sexuality from it. It's the word in the Old Testament that's used for sexual intimacy between a husband and wife. It's the word yada. It means to know, to be known, to be deeply respected. Not one inkling of a reference to the physical acts taking place between husband and wife. It transcends that and goes to the deeply emotional and perhaps spiritual connection that two humans can know together. And it is laced richly with respect. Is that what you see in the message about sexuality coming out of Hollywood? Is that what you see in the messages about sexuality on your favorite Hulu series? Is that what you're being programmed to believe, that sex is an act of respect? Or is it possible that we're being programmed quite to the contrary? God's very definition tells us that the respect of others and ourselves is a piece of sexuality, and that requires self-control. Now, morality aside, sex thrives in an atmosphere of self-control. Some of the most liberal sexual studies out there tell us that when we approach sex with some element of self-control, that it's better. One of the most liberal studies out of the University of Illinois in Chicago said that the most sexually satisfied people were not college co-eds having sex with anyone they wanted, and the average male college student will graduate with 9.7 sexual partners, and the average female with 7.2. They're not having the best sex. No, the best sex is those middle-aged married people who've been in a mutually monogamous relationship who had only one sexual partner. Self-control and respect ushered in awesome sex. That's a message you hear a lot, isn't it? And the news on having more sexual partners is that men in particular who have more sexual partners throughout their life report the least amount of sexual pleasure. From a purely practical point of view, if you want to have great sex, you better think about self-control.